Hi guys, it's Patricia and welcome to Tester Tuesday, a spot where Scentsy addicts unite every week to hear about scents and to vote on scents. Because at the end of the video, we will be voting again for next week's scents and you guys will hear about them. So if you're new, basically Tester Tuesday is a way for me to use up scents that I have a lot of testers from and get reviews out. And it's just an idea because everything does differently in different people's homes. So last week we had 291 votes, and in first place with a whopping 44%, I think this scent had the most votes ever for Tester Tuesday, is this pretty purple color wax, and it's returning in June for Bring Back My Bar, and it is My Wish. And in second place, I don't have a bar to show you, and I will insert a picture of my wax because it's still currently melting. It's a pretty teal, greeny blue color, and it's called Hendrix. And that one had 16% of the vote. Okay, so let's talk about our first place scent for the week. It is My Wish, pretty purple color wax. On Cold Sniff, this is about a medium intensity, and this was last available in June 2017's Bring Back My Bar, but it's also coming in this year's June 2021 Bring Back My Bar. The scent description for My Wish, it says, a confection of earthy fig, sweet violet, and playful marshmallow will have you wishing for more. So what I get from this is a very different kind of scent. It is a unique scent, but it's beautiful. So I don't normally like violet scents, but I definitely like the violet in here. It's like a sweet violet. Hard to explain. I think the fig comes in and provides the sweetness. And then you get just the perfect, fluffy, gently sweetened marshmallow to go along with it. So fig can sometimes read like dirty. This is more of a deep fig, a deep sweet fig with a really pretty violet. Violet can also read a little bit funky at times, but it's done really well here. So definitely nice. Not a funky fig, not a dirty fig, more of a deep sweetness from the fig. And the violet doesn't read floral at all. It just reads a sweet violet. It's very hard to explain, definitely worth a try. So this is not my first time warming this scent. I warmed 5 cubes from this bar for this video, but I have recently warmed a full bar, and I remember when I warmed it, it really won me over, and I wasn't expecting anything from it, so it was one of those kind of dark horse scents that just took me by surprise. So I'll tell you about performance for this. I warmed 2 cubes here in my bedroom in my 25 watt ceramic warmer. Strength and throw was about 6 out of 10. It was really cold a couple of days, so that could be why I was only about 6. And I left it going for 3 days, 36 hours starting and stopping. So it was 6 out of 10 at max, and it just slowly dissipates. In my son's room, I took 1.5 cubes and put it in each of 2 warmers. So that used these 3 cubes up. And there, strength and throw was a little bit higher. It was about 7 out of 10. And I left it going 2 days, 48 hours. And that was continuous without turning it off at all. So it was a very light marshmallowy scent kind of around when I removed it. Very hard to detect. But I think if you're someone like, this is really hard to extrapolate. What is this scent like? It's not really like any scent, but I have written down, if you like scents like 100 Acre Wood or Woolly Slippers, you might like this scent. But really, this is in a league all on its own. I think this would do really well in bedrooms. It's not strong enough for an open concept space like I have in my house, so I wouldn't even try it. And just a side note, when you get a bar and it smells really light or even medium and you have a challenging zone, don't try it there first. You could potentially waste wax. Try it in a small area first. If it reads really strong and heavy in that small area, like your testing zone, then you can try it in a bigger area. So try to figure out things before you waste wax. That's what I do, and I've had better success over time doing it that way. But yes, very unique scent. Will I be repurchasing this? Yes. It will actually be one of the scents I'm putting in my Scentsy Club. I think I'm only putting 3 scents from this round in my Scentsy Club because I'm trying to be picky and I will stock up on the other ones that I really like. But this is one that I want in my club so I can melt it freely, and that is My Wish. Really a good one. Okay, so let's talk about our second place scent for the week. It is called Hendrix. And this one I still have going in my room here. It's a very long-lasting scent. So on Cold Sniff, I would say it's about a medium, and last available as a June 2017 Bring Back My Bar as well. And I would put this in the woods section. Back then it was, I think, Scentsy Man. I have a little sticker here, Scentsy Man, on the back of this, but I would put it in the woods section currently. So the scent description is rock and roll with an electrifying blend of earthy patchouli, glowing sandalwood, and bold pink pepper, harmonized with sweet tobacco flower. So for notes, we have earthy patchouli, sandalwood, bold pink pepper, and sweet tobacco flower. So what I mostly get is a sandalwood patchouli mix. I don't really know if I get the pink pepper, and I don't really know if I get the tobacco flower. If they're there, I think they just kind of blend in there very well. I've smelled pink pepper before. I don't know if I've smelled tobacco flower by itself, but I smelled it in other blends, but it really works well with the patchouli and the sandalwood. So it's mostly patchouli and mostly sandalwood. I grabbed this bar because it reminds me of satin sheets, but a patchouli version, and maybe no vanilla. But if you're someone that likes satin sheets and you like patchouli, I think you would love Hendrix. So this was my first time warming this. I've heard about it and I've heard about it, and I only have these 3 testers, which equals about 2 cubes. So I put it here in my bedroom. Strength and throw is about 7 to 7.5 out of 10. And usually I say max, but I feel like it's still, like we're at the 48-hour mark. We're going into day 3, and I feel like it's just starting to decline now. So it's one of those scents, it's a really good value for your money. It's really gonna slow and steady tick for you. And then it will start to decline. And that's pretty characteristic of this type of scent because there's a lot of base notes in this type of scent, like the earthy patchouli, the sandalwood, the tobacco flower. All those will keep scents going longer and longer. But I think if you're someone that likes the scents like patchouli, simply patchouli, or even satin sheets, you're probably really gonna like this. There's not a lot of scents that have patchouli as the star in Scentsy, and I think what it is those scents tend to have an audience that loves them, but maybe they're not universally appealing. So the people that love these type of scents really, really love them, but many people may not. So I would put this in a bedroom or like a man cave or an office. If you're lucky enough to have an office, it would do really well there. Yes. I don't think I would try this again in my open layout because I think it might be very, very soft there. This one has great stamina, and it's great for people that like it. It's not really in my scent wheelhouse because I'm not a huge patchouli fan. I do like sandalwood, but I'm not a huge patchouli fan. But I tolerated it. I will probably remove it soon, but I'm kind of interested to see exactly how long it's going to go. But it's definitely a long-lasting scent. A good, like I said, good value for your money. If you like patchouli scents, I think you're really going to like Hendrix. So pick it up if you ever see it come back in the Bring Back My Bar campaign. Okay, so now we are going to the portion of the video where I'm going to draw 6 scents from the box. You guys are going to vote for 2 different scents by early Wednesday morning down in the comment section of YouTube. And if you can't vote on YouTube, you can actually find my Instagram post. It's like a picture of 6 different bars usually, and you can put your 2 votes there. And just look under Patricia Gates, and I'll put it right here. So we have 2 scents left in the box. Now I have lots of other scents. Tester Tuesday isn't going anywhere for a little while. I have lots of other scents I can replenish in the box. But I'm going to draw these 2 scents, and then just for a change of pace, I'm actually going to throw in the summer collection scents because I usually never get warming my limited time offer scents. Sometimes I get them from my hauls and I just put them aside. I think I have 17 to 18 bars that I haven't even warmed 1 cube of. So I just want to get some warming done. So it'll kind of help me and maybe help you guys at the same time. All right, so scent number 1, they are testers. Oh, and the bag is starting to open. It is Spring Forward. Scent number 2 is, oh my gosh, Forest Wildflowers. Scent number 3 is going to be Blue Agave and Melon. Scent number 4, Coconut Daiquiri. Scent number 5, Fiji Flower. And scent number 6, Mandarin and Mango Nectar. So let's review the scents for the week. Scent number 1, Spring Forward. That is returning June 1st as the Bring Back My Bar. So if that makes it in next week, you'll actually be hearing about it on June 2nd. Scent number 2 is Forest Wildflowers, a retired scent. Scent number 3 is Blue Agave and Melon from the Summer Collection. Scent number 4, Coconut Daiquiri from the Summer Collection. Scent number 5, Fiji Flower. And scent number 6, Mandarin and Mango Nectar. So the last 4 are all from the summer collection. So there you go. I hope this was a good video, helpful in some way. If it was, give me a thumbs up. If you're new, consider subscribing if you love to hear about Scentsy content every week. I'll see you guys in the next video.